So when you first switch everything on, the machine will bend and stretch the knee and the foot plate. So you need to warn the child that their knees and feet are going to move. And that tells us that it's all connected. And then you're going to click into the Happy Rehab symbol there. And then ask the child to pick a pet name or a pseudonym for confidentiality. You can hear it moving occasionally. So our helper today is going to be Pops, and once you've set up the settings, then any time that Pops logs in, it'll go automatically to her range of movement and resistance. So we're going to click on the cogs, and first of all we're going to set up her knee range of movement. So what I'm going to do first is set up her flexion position, and I don't want her to work into too much flexion. So I'm going to just comfortably move her knee forward, and the same on both sides because I want her to work symmetrically. So she's got 130 degrees knee flexion there, and then you need to save the flexion position. Save, and you can see it just greys out when you do that. We're going to do the same for the extension. So I'm going to say that she needs to work. You tell me if it gets tight or sore at all. Mm-hmm. Okay, ideally go back to 180. Is that right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so same on both sides because I know she hasn't got any restriction. And we're going to save the extension position. Save the extension position. Okay, that should be done. We're on to the next thing. So you can hear it's moved again, and now we're going to set the ankles. So I'm going to just ask you what's comfortable dorsiflexion. So we go plantar flexion first. So toes down. I'm going to not go too far. So let's say 15 degrees of plantar flexion on both sides. Is that right?
Yeah.
And probably won't go the full range of dorsiflexion. So if in doubt, have a sort of mid-range. So we've got 6 degrees, we'll go with that. You can see I didn't save the plantar flexion position, so I've got to go back and do that. So 15 degrees plantar flexion, and then she's got about 7 degrees dorsiflexion to work into. So I'm going to save that plantar flexion position, go back, with the arrow, and then save that range. So she's got a range to work into on both sides. And now I'm going to go to the weight transfer. So this is, this is the resistance. So now for each leg, let's start with the left leg. Can you push your knee forwards? Go on, push as hard as you can, Well done. Okay, now pull your knee backwards. Pull your knee backwards. Go on, harder. Well done. Okay, and do the same on your other leg. Push your knee forward. Go on, push. Go on, harder. Well done. And now pull your knee backwards. Excellent. Okay, can you just try this one? Pull your other knee backwards. Go on. Okay, so slightly different on both sides. So I'm going to accept that. The clonus damper is a feature that I haven't used, so we won't be using that in this study. Okay, now this is the ankle. So can you push your toes down as hard as you can? Toes. Go on. Okay, double on this side. Can you do a bit more on your right foot? Toes down. Well done. Okay, now toes up. Left foot first. Go on, left foot. Toes up. And the right side, toes up. Come on, pull. Very good, well done. Any more on this side? Come on, toes up. Excellent, well done. Okay, perfect. And now this is the weight transference. So you really want to make sure that you're not using your shoulders. So just hips side to side. So try and put all your weight on your right foot, very good. And now put all your weight on your left foot. Your hips are allowed to move, but not your shoulders. No cheating. Okay, very good, well done. Okay, perfect. Okay. Great. So you can see the dimensions are recorded in there. And there we've got a choice of all the different settings for the games. So you can see with that one, the movement is generally a warm-up video. So that just moves your hips and your knees in all directions. So you can choose the games that you think are going to work best for your child. So, hang on. Generally, working unilaterally, you've got more choice. So you choose your game that's going to be most stimulating for an ankle movement. So we'll go with the car race. Okay, so you can choose your level and your speed. So start them really easily during the test session, and then you can progress them. And then finally, we're going to do a knee. So we're just going to set up your left side. So knee, we're going to do space attack. And again, easy level, make it easy to achieve because you're going to be working hard anyway. And then I'm going to choose a weight transfer. So, we'll just do we'll try and do an all direction one. So scratch is a good one because it's kind of uncovering a picture. Okay, so you choose a picture for your child. Okay, it looks like you can add pictures as well. Okay, so there we should have set up all the training for her. And now we go back and you can start your training session. So we'll tick. Go to My Trainer. How many minutes are you going to train for? Well, we will set that initially for 15 minutes and then build up to 20 minutes.